So it is official, we have a problem. We are now hearing that there's new Israeli intelligence that is suggesting that Iran prepares to attack Israel within days. Now I want to address where this is coming from, but why here in the United States we should be concerned. Just keep in mind that Israel is the US's closest ally in the Middle East. So if Israel becomes under attack, the U.S. has vowed to support Israel in any way possible. So today I want to break down what's going on, why we are seeing this increased attack, what has happened recently, and what this means moving forward. So make sure you watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. Take 2 seconds, go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So let's talk about it. Why are we about to see an attack on Israel? Well, let's address that. Let's get right down to it. So here's what we know. It says why it matters. The new intelligence assessment indicates an attack could come before the Gaza hostage and ceasefire deal talks planned for Thursday. Okay? It says potentially jeopardizing negotiations, and what Israeli officials have said is a now or never moment for a potential deal between Israel and Hamas. Now, here's what you need to know. One of the reasons why there's a hostage deal, ceasefire talk happening is simple. We are hearing from many countries, and they are telling Iran, do not attack Israel. What you need to do is make sure there's a negotiation that happens, and in this negotiation, you say, okay, we will not attack Israel if Israel pulls out and stops attacking Hamas in Gaza. That war has been going on since, October 7th? It's been going on far too long. We're approaching a year. And they say this needs to end. So, that's where it starts. Now, here's the interesting thing though. Iran may not accept this deal. They may vow to retaliate against Israel. That could be what they're doing. Now, we're going to find out soon enough. But in the meantime, the United States is not waiting around. The United States is putting more forces over in the Middle East. Look at this. It's an article from CNBC just this morning. It says U.S. sends more forces and military hardware to the Middle East in anticipation of Iranian attack on Israel. So, right there, the United States does not believe that Iran has any intention of settling. That we don't believe that Iran wants to, go with a ceasefire because they want to respond in kind first. Now, why? Well, let's look at this. Here are the key points of this article. It says the Pentagon has ordered a guided missile submarine to the Middle East, as well as a carrier strike group equipped with F-35C fighter jets. So that's already going to the Middle East. It says in a Pentagon statement, said the strengthening of U.S. military force posture and capabilities throughout the Middle East in light of escalating regional tensions. One of the things we've been hearing about for over a year is we need to prevent a regional war. We need to de-escalate the situation. We need to ensure that there are not more attacks. Well, over the past handful of months, the U.S. military has been attacked on military bases over in the Middle East. We've seen our different ships attacked over in the Red Sea. This is from the Yemen Houthis. Right? We've seen so many different things. This is just the U.S. So other countries are worried that we are potentially going to go to a regional war. Not necessarily the U.S. is going to start it, but if it's Iran against Israel, the U.S. is going to back Israel, and then Iran will get their allies to back them, and so on and so forth. We're in a full-blown regional war. But why is this important to us here in the United States? Well, for one, we could see our loved ones, our friends, our family, all right, colleagues, they could be sent over to the Middle East. We could also see gas prices go shooting up. As gas prices go up, we are likely going to see things like food become more expensive, transportation more expensive, right? Everything, medicine, everything will become more expensive. As this happens, we will see a rebound of inflation. As we get more inflation, it's going to hurt the American people even more. Now, do I think we are going to go into a regional war? The answer is hopefully not. But you never know. I want to read a few things to you though. Look at this. This is from the U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. He said in a statement yesterday, he said, and he reiterated that the United States' commitment to take every possible step to defend Israel, and noted the strengthening of U.S. military forces' posture and capabilities throughout the Middle East in light of escalating regional tensions. So he's saying that he's taken the United States' commitment to take every possible step to defend Israel. Okay, that's the key. Now, it says this includes sending a guided missile submarine to the region, as well as accelerating the transit of a carrier strike group equipped with F-35C fighter jets. It says the statement follows a call between Austin and Israel's defense minister Yoav Gallant on Sunday. It comes against the backdrop of Iran's leadership vowing retaliation against Israel after the killing of Hamas's former political chief Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran on July 31st. Okay. Now, even though we have seen this and we knew the United States was going to step forward, we knew we were going to protect Israel if we could, well, the Biden administration has been coming under fire. So the Biden administration has come under fire for its support of Israel, with critics saying that the U.S. should be using its leverage to enforce a ceasefire and should halt its supply of arms to the Jewish state. It says Biden has himself criticized the Israeli offensive as over the top and repeatedly said that too many civilians have been killed. Yeah. But where has President Biden been? That's the issue. So we're going to see what happens over the next few days. But again, they say this could happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it would likely happen before Thursday. So we're going to see over the next few days if Iran does attack Israel. If they do, this is one of the reasons why the U.S. has sent military hardware over to the region, just to prevent any escalation. But at the same time, Iran says that the United States is escalating the situation. So we're going to see. I promise I will bring you all the latest news and updates as soon as we get it. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.